there, this is Fiona from Shoalhaven Regional Gallery. Welcome back to Studio Sessions. Today we are going to work on plywood again. We got such fabulous response from you guys, so thank you very much for the small work that we did last week. So we're going to push it up a level and we're going to work on a larger piece of ply, working with acrylic paint today. I hope you enjoy it. This is a small ply that we worked with watercolour and gouache last week. To extend on this experimental landscape study, I'm going to use this work as a reference for a larger format. I will show you this week how to apply sealer and also gesso. I've got two acrylic painting mediums here, one's golden and one's Matisse. There are lots of brands around of acrylic painting mediums. Just read the label and make sure that it dries clear and that it is suitable to use as a sealer. Use the painting medium undiluted and remember to seal both sides of the ply to avoid warping. Gesso provides a support for your paints to sit on rather than sinking into the surface. Work quite quickly and make sure you cover every part of that surface. Allow to dry in between coats, and then we'll give it a light sand using a fine sandpaper. Then apply a second coat of gesso. Now you can continue with the sanding and applying coats if you want a really slick surface for fine painting, but I'm quite happy to use the texture. Allow the gesso to dry. As the gesso is drying, I'm going to make a drawing from the small work, identifying shapes that interest me and blocking in some dark areas for reference. I find starting your art making with a drawing from a reference or object can help you to understand which elements are important for your composition. The gesso is dry, I've got my references ready, so now I'm right to start painting. One of the things I love about this little work is the loose brushwork in the sky. I am going to try to work with loose brush strokes throughout this larger painting. Ultimately, I hope, stopping myself from overworking the painting. I'm going to begin with blues. I have ultramarine, cobalt and phthalo blue. Ultramarine is the warm blue, cobalt a mid, and phthalo is the cool blue. And of course some titanium white. Now I'm going to start marking in some areas using my drawing as a reference and using the brush like a drawing tool and sketching in those shapes. This allows me to keep my brush strokes really loose. Quite thick paint, which provides a really good coverage. After wetting my brush, I dry it off a little by dabbing on my cloth. Thicker paint will stay wet longer, which allows me to get nice blends and great colour mixes working wet on wet. The colours I'm adding to my palette are magenta, Australian sienna, burnt sienna, Indian yellow, burnt umber and titanium white. To stop now. I can feel that urge to fuss growing. I did have to concentrate on keeping my brushes clean, replacing the water, applying clean colour and keeping up that loose brushwork throughout the whole painting. This painting only took around 2-3 hours. At the start, having one main focus of producing loose brushwork helped me stop before overworking the piece. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.